Hey everybody, Brian, certified personal trainer and functional aging specialist and neuro geek over at Strong Tower Training again. And today I have for you a banded drill that can turn up the intensity and the demand for midline stability, which is really important for anybody that wants to improve balance, reduce fall risk, or improve athletic performance. So this is just a way to take your normal lunge pattern and crank up the intensity on the midline. So we're going to start with nice tall posture, holding the band on midline. So you're going to have it anchored off to the side, and then ensuring that you're staying nice and tall. We'll start with a side lunge. So you're going to go ahead and step out to the side, and then coming right back up. I also want to play around with foot positions a little bit here, so improving your movement competency. If the brain has a map for a different area of the body in a different position, it's going to, again, reduce fall risk, reduce injury risk, and improve the likelihood that you are comfortable and feel safe in these different positions. So if you notice when I stepped out, I have my foot pretty neutral. Then I can also go into a foot turned out, externally rotated position, and then a foot turned in position. So when I have a map and a mental representation in the brain of all three positions to help you move better, be stronger, and be safer. So we can also go into a forward 45-degree lunge. If you notice, I'm keeping the band pretty close to my body initially, and that's kind of step one. Turn the foot in, going forward 45, turn the foot out, staying nice and tall. And then if you want to progress the load a little bit, instead of getting a heavier band, which is a fine progression too, you can press the band out away from your body a little bit. So as I lengthen this lever out at the elbow joint, I'm going to increase the demand quite a bit more. So I'll try a couple for you. And now I'm feeling much more intense contraction and demand for stability through midline of the body. And we can go foot turned in, foot turned out. You get the idea there. Lunging away from resistance, it's typically a little bit easier to stabilize than lunging into resistance. So another progression, can go ahead and step away a little bit more. And now I'm going to stay long and tall, inside lunge in, towards that resistance. I can change foot position again, and I can change the arm position, still staying off of midline, and increasing the intensity that way. You can also go forward 45 out of this position, or we stepped out a little bit more from our attachment point, playing around with different foot angles. And that's actually starting to become a decent amount of work. Heart rate's getting up. If you face one way, obviously we want to do a 180 turn, face the opposite direction. So this variation comes from what's called a pal-off press, where we're just pressing straight out, but adding lunges together with it is a great way to combine movements to increase the demand for midline stability. Hope you guys like it. Try it out. Drop a comment below and make sure you subscribe to the channel, and hit the like button as well there too. Thanks.